Well, hello everyone, and thank you guys for watching. Classic Bike Rider here, bringing you a new video. I didn't make none last week. I didn't took out the bike this weekend, but today I'm going in late to work, and I'm not wasting any moments because fall is almost there. This coming weekend, this coming weekend is Labor Day, the unofficial end to the summer. Once September hits, the weather starts to cool down, the leaves start to come down, pools had to start being closed. Last year I closed the pool right after Labor Day, and then we had a couple of weeks of nice weather that we could use the pool. So this year I'm gonna wait till like mid-September to close it, even if I had to net out a couple of leaves that falls in the pool. So last week when I drove my bike to work, I kept hearing like a high pitch noise that it was coming at it kind of like sounded like an exhaust, high pitch, like a whistle kind of thing. And I was like, what is that? I'm gonna have to take the bike to the dealer so they can figure it out, because it sounded like a whistle, and very annoying whistle. So I got to work, and when I was coming back from work, I stopped at the Walmart, and when I was at the Walmart, I kind of like held on to the backrest, and I discovered that the pitch whistling sound I was listening to, it was coming from the backrest. One of the legs, I guess, metal to metal scraping, it was making that high-pitched sound, but it was annoying. They have O-ring, so no water can get in there, but still, I guess the one side didn't do it, the left side did it, the passenger side didn't. Oh no, I see clouds. Oh fuck. And it looked like the clouds are forming right where I'm going to. I hope not. I ain't turning around because I'll be late. Anyway, I ordered some white lithium grease from Amazon. I got a small tube, and I figured today I was taking the bike out. I took the lithium grease, put a little bit in the stub that goes in the hole for the backrest, and that was it. That took care of the annoying high-pitched sound. And it just started, I guess. It just developed after I washed it, a couple of washed. It dried out. Here we go. So this is gonna be like a two-part video. The way into work one day and the way back from work another. It's gonna be a long weekend, so I took Friday off. I gotta go get the oil change on my wife's car is already at 20%. And I started getting warnings from Chevy because of what it's called, the All-Star system. So I gotta go get the oil change. Gonna do it Friday. I left my car, so if my wife wants to use the car, she can. I just have the oil changed last week and got new tires on it. That's another thing. Pep Boys, they no longer gonna carry parts, I don't think. The whole store was blocked off. Only an entrance for the a waiting room kind of for the customers. But I went out there the first time and they didn't want to take me because I didn't have an appointment. Okay, I made an appointment to have tires replaced. I bought the tires from them. And I make the appointment 11 o'clock. I figure 11 o'clock is a good time because I have an appointment. I'll be done by 1. 2 hours is good enough to replace tires and do a wheel alignment. So I made the appointment. I go there with my grandson, and he find the appointment. The tires that I have picked out, funny. They had a sale, buy 3 tires and get the 4th one free on a Chinese brand tire. The Goodyear ones, that was the one that the car had from factory, were a little like $200 more for the set of 4. No sale on that one. But I was gonna go with the regular, you know, the one that came with the car, the BF Goodrich. BF Goodrich Eagle LS. That's what they want. The Chinese ones, the one that they have the sale on, when I went to buy them, they said that they didn't have them in stock in that particular branch in Patchogue. They were going to take 3 days to get. But the ones that I picked out, the BF Goodrich, they have plenty of. Okay. So I go there when they did all of the computer things. Let me go see if we have these tires. I said, well, your computer, your online store said that you had them. So he goes, nope. They didn't have the BF Goodrich ones. They had the Chinese one. Buy 3, get the 4 for 3. And I said, what the hell? Nice. Overgoing. So I said, what the hell? I got the Chinese ones. So it was 11 o'clock. He said, you gonna wait for the car? And I said, we're gonna leave it. We come back in a little while. My grandson and I are gonna go have breakfast. We're gonna go look around. We come back. So we went out. We came back 2 hours later. Actually, no. 2 hours later, we went by it. And that's when my car was still in the same spot that I parked it. Haven't been moved. So I was like, what the hell? Yeah, the progress online said that a technician was assigned to it, but nothing else. So we went to the Starbucks there. We sat there for a good hour 2 o'clock we came in, the car still hadn't moved. So I went in and asked the guy, hey, I thought my appointment was for 11 o'clock. Oh, you said that you were going to leave the car, so we figured we had enough time. I said, no, I said that I was going to leave it if we were going to come back in a little bit. And 3 hours later, we're back here. The car hasn't been moved. Oh, we're going to do it right now. And it took them to like 3 o'clock, 3:30 to finish my car with an 11 a.m. appointment. It's not like they were swamped because everybody that came had an appointment. So my appointment was for 11. There was this lady came in to have an inspection done. And one thing you don't do to get an inspection when it's already expired. Because these shops, mechanic shops, they're gonna try to milk you for every penny you got. Even if your car passed inspection, they're gonna find stuff wrong to not pass it. This lady came in with a 2015 Lexus, the SUV Lexus, to have an inspection done because he had already expired. They told her she needed tires. They told her she needed shocks. In all, was like $3,000 with the work just to get the inspection done. And she was pissed because she had just gotten those tires, she said, 2 years ago at Costco with a 5-year warranty. So if that's the case, she could have gone to Costco and have the tires changed and come back. And I don't know what kind of shock they were trying to code her, because that's one good thing about, I love Amazon and I love having access to online anywhere you go. He was telling her that her shocks were like $600 a piece and that she needed 2 shocks, but he recommended replacing all 4 because the back one didn't look good. A whole bunch of cockamamie bullshit. So she opened her phone, went to Amazon, typed her model, car, and year, and she found shocks. For a set of 4 shocks, front and rear, $500. She shut him up. He went from $3,000 to like $1,200. Oh, yeah, we can match that. We'll get you those shocks. It's gonna be a couple hours. We have to get them from the parts store to have them in stock. So, not to say that all the mechanics are the same, but this high-end, well, not high-end, those Pep Boys, Mavis, all the big branches, they try to milk you for every penny you got. And especially if you're a woman, they think you don't know any better. It turns out that this woman does know a lot better. She shut them up. Anyway, I'll catch you guys back up in a little bit. Constructions. Freaking construction have the traffic all fucked up. Well, let me see if I can squeeze by here. So I don't know why people like to drive with the seat almost laying down in the freaking car, only your head up. In my youth, I did that for a while. It was like a style, like laying down in your seat, your head picking up. Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's go this way. And it's a bullshit style. I just saw a man pass me in an old, really old caddy from like the 80s. Rust bucket. He was still driving though. No smoke, no nothing. 2-lane changes, no signal light. He changed and went into my my lane because he was coming up to an intersection where the car was merging traffic. And then once he passed that car, he merged again. No signal light. My point is, why are you driving laying down? That's what beds are for, not car seats. Come on. I guess I'm too old. I don't understand nothing of nothing. Shit, the thing is, I don't have my my phone with me, so I don't know where I'm at or where I'm supposed to go. The last time I did that, I had my GPS on, so I knew where I was going. I could see it in the map. Somewhere over here I'll find the exit. There you go. Station Road. There you go. Oh, I know where I'm at. No! I ain't going that way again. I'll be going back to the same spot. Oh man, what a dumb fuck I am. So now that I see that Optimum advertising up, I was always raving and ranting about, not ranting, raving about Visible, which is a Verizon owned company, cell phone company, and how I love that they are truly unlimited, no slowdowns, blah blah blah, cheap service. Well, it turns out that they switched now. They got two. There was only one plan, and they have what is called party pay. That means that you bring different people to your party, you get a $5 discount for each person to join your party. So I have me, my wife, and my son, all three in my party pay. Last week I had a text from Visible saying that things are changes are coming to Visible, and they now gonna offer a $45 truly unlimited plan with calls and texts from international, you know, spots. That kind of like interests me because, you know, my wife goes to Colombia, but they don't offer data, only calls and texts, international. AT&T now offers high-speed data anywhere in the world where you go internationally, but I don't want to go to any of those plans. I like my prepaid kind of like style plan. Anyway, the $45 plan includes what is it, a Verizon ultra wideband 5G, which is supposed to be faster, and they were trying to force me to do an update, over-the-air update, carrier update, it said, and I was dumb enough to do it. And because I had a eSIM, the Visible service, I activated through the eSIM. You know, every cell phone now, any brand of cell phone, Samsung, Apple, Google, they all offer eSIM. I mean, it's an electronic SIM card. It's not a physical SIM card. And because in order to apply the update, you had to download the new eSIM, and when you started this downloading the new eSIM, it disconnected from the network, and oops, and I was dead cold, no phone service, and I was like, fuck, now what I do? So I connected to Wi-Fi right there where I was making a delivery. I told my boss, I'm having phone issues. I'm not gonna have phone for a bit. I'm going to a truck stop to try to get it sorted out. So I went to the rest area in the Jersey Turnpike, and those all offer Wi-Fi. I connected to Wi-Fi. I had my laptop. Got in touch. The only fucked up about that Visible, they don't have phone numbers. They don't have customer service online. You gotta connect to them via Facebook Messenger or via Twitter. And I got in touch with someone who told me that they were having issues downloading eSIMs, and I was fucked. no eSIM. But what I did is I signed up for a new plan with a different email address, and the eSIM downloaded fine. I was able to have phone at least for the rest of the day. But prior to that, a week prior to that, anytime anybody called me, the phone kind of like rang for like half a second and it goes straight to voicemail, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, it turns out the Visible turned on spam filter, so any phone call that people call you on, it will go directly to voicemail as spam. So you were forced to turn on your spam filter. There's no way to turn it off. So I was like, fuck. And my wife was having the same issue. Anytime, you know, her daughter calls, the phone will ring for half a second and go directly to voicemail. So I ended up switching back to Optimum. I just gotta watch my my data consumption, because the reason I left Optimum is because when Optimum first launched, it was truly unlimited, and after they changed and offer, instead of they only had one plan, and like Visible, all this company thinks about money and how to screw customers from money. They added different plans, and with different plans came the data restrictions. No longer unlimited. And that, when they switched, they used to offer the data, because they don't have regular cell phone towers, they also a MVNO. They were using AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint towers for the service, the cell phone service, the data. And because T-Mobile bought Sprint, they slowly start shutting down Sprint towers. And T-Mobile, they the only one they offer unlimited with a 50 gig cap. So after 50 gig, you're slowed down. So yeah, I gotta watch my data limits, my data. Broke down. So all these companies, when they start, they're good because they want to get a lot of customers. But once they start doing good, they start implementing all these stupid rules to screw the customer. So I switched back to Optimum, but I gotta keep my eye out on Visible, because I don't know how Optimum measured the data, but so far in like 5 days I've incurred like 9 gigs, and I haven't even streamed. Anyway, I'll catch you guys back up in a little bit. I could have just been at work already if I would have stayed in that freaking traffic, because it was only they had a left lane was closed, but it was, I don't understand these fucking people. When there's a lane closed, they should start merging, and people wait until the end and then they force themselves into the next lane. A few weeks back, I was coming on I-76 PA. They had construction in those tunnels, the tunnels that goes through the mountains in I-76. So I was heading back, and I kept seeing sign, you know, left lane closed, merge right. And I was already in the right side, the right lane, and I see a guy that merged over. Okay, he passed me, merged over, and they had those barriers on so people know that they gotta merge. And there's this fucking idiot, and I'm glad that that happened. He didn't want to be the one to go behind my truck. He decided he wanted to speed up and merge, so he ran out of space, and he was hitting those barriers, and I can see his mirror being knocked off by those barriers. And I was like, good. Oh man, I was so happy. I even clapped, said, yes, good, that happened to you, idiot, good. I guess he felt so dumb, he just kept going. He didn't even stop. He kept going, mirrorless, and probably his car all scratched up and banged up. I wonder what his excuse was gonna be to the insurance. Oh, this, a truck run me off the road. I hate this fucking road. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Any suggestions, you can post them down below. Next video is gonna be me leaving work, driving back home. Probably tomorrow in the afternoon. This is Classic Bike Rider